Hi guys, so it's me again, and this is going to be a very different kind of video. Well, first of all, hi, and it's fall. I'm so happy. It's cool out here in Connecticut, so I got to wear a long sleeve, like 3/4 length kind of v-neck shirt and a scarf today with just a pair of jeans. But so I've been thinking about my channel and what new to bring to my channel. My nails, I did it myself, messing with my art. And you know, I was going through my inboxes and stuff, and you know, going through the questions, and I was like, should my next video be a question and answer and blah blah, and I was getting a lot, just random questions. So I decided that I'm gonna do a weekly real talk video where I'm gonna get personal, and I might cuss, and you might see me smoking a cigarette, and I'm just gonna talk about some of the lessons that I've learned, just real stuff, like the real deal, and you're gonna get to know me very well through these vlog type videos. And if you have any ideas of what I should name these videos, so that when you see the title you know what kind of video it is right away, put it in comments and then tell me what you think about these. So this video right here, what I want to talk to you today about is a lesson that I learned in judgment. So now it's going to be kind of ironic, because at the same time I'm going to be asking you not to judge me when I tell you my lesson in judgment, one of my very many lessons that I've learned in judgment. But I'll tell you how it came about also, and why I decided to share it with you. I had to tell somebody this story today at work. Or I work at a halfway house with women that were incarcerated and blah blah. So I had to speak to somebody about my lesson in judgment and how you shouldn't judge people. So for those of you that don't know, my old subs that have been with me for a while, they already know that I was incarcerated. For my new subs that don't know, I'm a work in progress. I had a 5-year sentence. I'm not ashamed of it. I know my mistakes are not who I am. They're merely lessons to be learned, and it would only be in vain if I didn't learn, and I did, and I turned my life around, and now I give back. But so this is my little sharing with you about judgment. So one time I was assigned this place in the jail, and it was called, in Connecticut jail, there's only one women's prison in Connecticut, and it's called Niantic York Correctional Facility. And that's where I was, and that's how I started my 5-year sentence. So every other unit in dorm is like chaos and, you know, loudness, but this one unit that they sent me to just temporarily, I don't know why, it was a mistake, because it was all killers, like people that had life sentences and that murdered people and killed their children, etc. So I ended up there with a roommate who killed two kids. They weren't her kids. She killed her nieces and nephews, 2 of them. And I'm not going to say any names or anything about her case, because you could easily look her up and find her whole story, and I just don't want to do that. But so yeah, I was in a unit with her. As soon as I walked through the door in this specific unit, it was different. It was eerie. It was quiet. It was settled. You know, I think it's all these people that they're not going anywhere for the rest of their life, so they found a way to live, and the floor is clean, and you know, it was quiet, and it was eerie. It was like an eerie feeling from any other unit that I've ever been in, and I'm like, why? It's weird. So I had like a moment with myself, and I'm like, think about it, Shannon. Like, some of the world's worst sins are behind these walls. You're not in a good place. Like, the world's worst sins, killing and murder, and like, these people have done heinous crimes, and they're battling with their own demons and coming to terms with their own sins, and it's all behind these walls that I am stuck here now, and all I did was nothing like that, nothing remotely. I'll get into that maybe in another video. If you guys ask and you want to know why I was incarcerated, maybe I'll do that in another video, but right now it's just my story and judgment. So yeah, after I did that, I got my bags. They assigned me to my room, and I didn't know anything about my roommate. And then but jail and women, it's just like anywhere else in the world. They're catty, they're gossipy, you know, they're one-upping each other, they want to tell each other's business. So anyway, long story short, I found out, I go into the room. My roommate is very nice, thin, soft-spoken, young black girl, 2 cute ponytails in her hair. She wasn't really that young, but she looked it. She was 26, I think, at the time. And she was like, hi, welcome, blah, blah, like if we were in college or something, you know, very different there. That it was very different. So, long story short, I find out she killed 2 kids. I could tell her story, that story too, in another video. But, anyway, I didn't know that right away, and I liked her. We hit it off right away. We had stuff in common. We were both in a writing class. We were both not in jail to mess around. We were in jail to do our time and to learn what we were supposed to learn. And, you know, we were both in school and college classes and writing classes, and we were there to handle our business and learn our lessons and get the hell home. So I found out she killed these 2 kids afterwards, and I wanted to hate her so bad. Like, I just wanted to hate her. I'm like, she killed 2 kids. I went back to my room after I found out, and I wasn't going to talk to her, and I was going to be rude, and you killed 2 children. I want no parts of you. How could you do that? And I was stuck in the room with her for 30 days. 30 days is a long time to be locked up with somebody for hours and hours and hours at end. So I just couldn't hate the girl. And my lesson in judgment was, it's not for me to understand, and it's not for me to judge. That's only for God and her. She had to come to terms with her sin. God is the only one that could judge her. I don't know what could jump into a person at one moment in time to make them do what they do. But she has to deal with that. She has demons that she's going to have to deal with. She's going to have to ask for forgiveness. It's not for me to understand. It's only between her and her God. And I didn't have to hate her. And I could just, you know, I just learned something that in that little small time in that room with that girl, that judgment is not for me. It's not for me to judge. It's not for me to always understand. I don't have to understand everything at all times. It's for her to understand and for her to come to terms with whatever. I might not have to like something. I don't have to respect something. But I also don't have to judge. So that's just my little tidbit in judgment and my story in judgment. Let me know how you like these videos. If you want more real talk videos or more stories about me in jail or just anything, because I think for the next year to come, I'm just going to get real with you guys. Of course, it's going to beauty hauls, all that. But I want to do something different weekly with my channel and kind of do a real talk vlog. And just let me know in comments if you like these, and if you don't, I'm sorry. If you don't like me now because you found out I was in jail, I'm sorry. I'm a work in progress like everybody else. I make mistakes, and you know, I'm happy with who I am today. I've come a long way. I'm not ashamed anymore. So thanks for watching. I love y'all, and I'm gonna have a couple more videos because I got some love mail, so I'm gonna have a video about that. And that's it. Talk to you later, guys. Smoochies.